She told me, I want this studio, and this is the type of people that I want to help, and this is how I'm going to do it. So she knew from the very first minute that I spoke to her.
So I was in retail before with quite a well-known company for 15 years before I did the course. There was kind of two driving factors. One's my girls, so whenever my health took a turn for the worst because of the stress and anxiety that I was having because of the corporate kind of pressures of work and trying to fit in being a mummy and train and do all of that, it was like they weren't getting the best me. They weren't even getting me at all. Actually, they were getting some completely different version of me. So I knew when I was off sick for 6 months, my life totally changed because I was a mummy. So then I knew that there was a completely different life out there and I was back to me again. So I knew that I had to do something at that point. But one of the bigger ones would be my daddy, his health took a real drastic turn for the worse once he hit his early 50s, and he lost a lot of his independence and mobility. He's since he had his surgery, since found exercise again. Daddy was always very active. He was bodybuilder, jiu-jitsu, bricklayer. He's always very physically active. So to see that taken away from him at such a young age was hard to watch as a daughter, you know. So I had looked through a few different courses, a few online courses, some through the mainstream gyms. But I remember talking to you on the phone and they were like, you have a plan, you know exactly who you want to target, you know this, it sounds like absolutely you're on the right track, you're on the right path. And then I met PJ and I was just like, these are my people. This is the kind of environment I want to learn in. They're as passionate as I am. It covers everything that I want to do. So a few of the other ones, I would have had to go and do more courses to kind of be where I wanted to be. Whereas with Elite, it covers everything. But it was actually just the relationship through the phone and over when I met PJ, that was enough. This time last year, I wasn't even qualified. Until April, I was still working for Boots. So it was long. It was a long, hard road, and you have to be prepared to put the work in. It was a lot of long days, long nights, doing both the Boots job full time and then trying to build up my own client base before really taking a massive leap. To think now that because I'd started in a really small studio, probably the size of your living room, really small. The other unit, temporary, that I'm in at the minute, I've kind of now outgrown it, and to think that that's all happened in really since February is unreal. If you have a clear path and you know exactly what you want to achieve, it's there to kind of go for, and everything's really happened quite organically. I don't mean I haven't had to work for it, but things have fallen into place. Like, it's a natural progression, it's a natural chain of events. It does feel like it's meant to be. It's the confidence that the course gives you is something that you don't expect, if that makes any kind of sense. And that was what put me off for a very long time. I was always very passionate about training and loved helping other people and loved to see them kind of progressing and on their journey and being healthy and active and whatever. But it was like, I can't, you know, what would I know? Why would anybody listen to me? Why would anybody come to me? And then through the knowledge that the course does give you, and it does, you know, and it stays with you. And that translates then into you as a person, how confident you are in delivering and believing in what you do. And that translates to your clients. Because if you don't believe in what you're doing, your client can't believe in what you're doing. That makes
The
sense?
reason she's going to be so successful is because she cares. It's as simple as that. And her story about why she does what she does, I mean, we say to every one of our students, you need to have a powerful reason why, because like, what happens if you're doing it for the money, what's going to happen if you're not getting paid? It's going to be hard to get up out of bed in the morning. So you need to have a legitimate, powerful reason why you're doing what you're doing, and she does, and like she cares about people, and she's just going to be a success because of it.